Welcome back to another video, everyone. As you saw in the last one, I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this one, so eventually we'll figure this out. But in the meantime, I bought another car because I need something that actually runs. So we got this. It's a 07 SI. Not the greatest shape, but it runs. That's the main thing right now. This ghetto crap needs to go away. Somebody did a really bad paint job on it. Both fenders need to be replaced. A short rim on it and whatever, disgusting. It's got these wheels on it. Not sure what they are. Look like just some knockoffs. Yeah, I don't even see any kind of branding on them. Completely the wrong tire size. The speedometer reads 15 miles an hour over what you're doing, so that's nice. And some random wiring here. I've already pulled some of it out. That over there, it looks like it was for an old remote start, but I'm gonna get this pulled out. Interior is not in bad condition, other than the driver's floorboard, and the headliner is bad. Windshield needs to be clean. Rearview mirror needs to be replaced, but again, nothing major. Unlock this stupid thing. Back seats are in good condition, again, other than the headliner needing to be replaced. I got left a bunch of stuff in here, but that's fine. I'll get that fixed up. It does have Godspeed coilovers on it. Can't tell from back here. If you come all the way around up front into the corner, right there, you can see nice pink from the Godspeeds. The same thing that are on the silver car over there. So. Does still have the original K20 in it, 143,000 miles. So I'm not sure on the exhaust. It looks like somebody just welded a muffler on. Sounds like somebody just welded a muffler onto the stock exhaust. Not great. Whatever. This needs to be replaced. It's missing a bunch of stuff back here. It does have some water coming into the trunk, and that is because the guy before the guy I bought it from removed the wing on it. So all these little holes are just there. And then obviously this one here is just open. So I need to get a wing or a trunk for it, seal up all those holes so it stops leaking. Again, not a major deal, just something that needs to be done. Rear bumper's broken. That's about all I've dug into the car so far. So I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper into it, and if I find anything interesting, I'll bring it back in. Otherwise, for now, number one thing I need to do is replace the rear brakes. The driver's side is completely gone. Luckily, I've got the SI inside, still good brakes on it, so I'm just gonna swap those over to this one, call it a day, and not have to worry about it. I will probably, well, not probably, I will be pulling the suspension off of this and off of that, swapping them, put the good suspension on the SI, Godspeed crap on the not SI, and I'll be swapping the factory SI wheels back over to this one with the snow tires on it for now, so that the speedometer reads right and I don't have these ghetto ass stretched wheels on it, but they're stretch tires. I'm gonna look into more of some of this aftermarket wiring stuff. You can't probably see it, but there's some wiring down here for like what looks like either an aftermarket horn or an aftermarket remote start, something like that. I don't know. I know I do need to replace the speakers in it. The only one I'm hearing right now is the passenger front. The others I'm not getting any sound out of. Again, not a big deal. Pull the ones out of this that I put in this and put them into this one. Same with the steering wheel, the seat, the shifter, all the good parts that are on this, that was, and that are now going to go into this. Got the rear brakes off. We're going to do the pads and rotors from the SI. More important issue though, both sides is loosey-goosey. So we got to pull these camber arms off both sides, get the ones off of the SI on here, and not have this while driving down the road. So I'm gonna get these off, get everything off of the SI in there, and get it slapped on here. Yeah, this side sucks with the exhaust on because the bolts, if you can see, kind of, maybe. Let me see if I can get a good angle on them. Yeah, there. That's where your bolt is, and it's of course right above the exhaust. So that's fun. But I'll get these out, get the ones off of the SI. This has definitely been modified from the exhaust. Yeah, factory exhaust all the way to there, and then literally just welded on, and then out the back. Not even at the correct angle, obviously, as you can see through the rear bumper right there. So this exhaust will be taken off as well, but that's not the priority right now. Priority right now, brakes, camber arms. So we have consistent camber and rear brakes that aren't metal on metal. Passenger side wasn't bad. You can see the pads there, plenty of thickness. The driver's side was gone though, and I knew about this when I bought it. That was the outside pad. That's the inside pad. It is no bueno. And here's the rotor. That's the inside lip of the rotor, and that's just destroyed. Outside looked okay. Inside's foobar. You can see we have it back up in the air. Last night I got the pads, rotor swapped over from this one, camber arms, because lovely, Godspeed. Both sides bushings are just non-existent anymore. Took it for a test drive after getting everything swapped over, other than calipers. Got out of the car after the test drive, and this guy back here was glowing red. Obviously not glowing red right now. You can barely even see anything because it's dark in this corner. But now we're going to swap over the calipers and then bleed the brakes, because can't really swap calipers and not bleed the brakes. Also, we're going to swap this battery out. That's not the right battery for the car. It's high. Now, cold cranking amps don't really matter. It's higher than what it's meant to be, but it's also just not the right battery. See, that is the correct battery. That is substantially bigger and does not have a tie down. So I'm going to swap in one of these batteries and put a tie down on it. Got the caliper swapped over the battery. Got the stainless lines as well, because why not? They were already there. Haven't done anything with the fronts yet. That's because everything is the TL Type S Bremos, which the factory wheels will not fit over. So we're going to leave those for now in the front. Don't actually believe it was the caliper that was the problem though. This bracket here for the passenger side, this pin is completely seized and this one barely wants to move. I think this was the actual issue. I swapped calipers anyways. I swapped this caliper bracket over from the other SI, and it's all working good now. So now we're going to move on to the speakers, because sound is important. Not really important, but I'm going to have sound. I want it in more than one door. And then I'll probably swap over the steering wheel, maybe the seat out of that one, because that seat is just better than the factory SI seat. Did figure out the check engine light though. Got underneath the car at work yesterday, and the lines, like the wires, are just cut. Like 3 inches of wiring is just missing between the body harness and the fuel tank pressure sensor and the evap canister shut valve. So don't know if I'm going to fix that right now or not. It's not affecting how it runs, so it may just be an issue for another day. But at least I know what the issue is. So couple issues already fixed. this connector was not plugged in for the power mirrors, so I should be able to adjust the mirrors now. Let's get a light here. You can see this. That is a completely gone speaker. There's just, there we go. Just no rubber. This is just free floating. So that's why it's not making any noise. So we'll get this swapped out. Obviously, do all the other ones as well because I have them. Might as well do them, and hopefully we have some sound. Now, the passenger side mirror, power mirror, is not going to work right now. Wires are cut for some reason, so that's nice. Again, not really a big deal. Don't really need to adjust it all the time. Once I get it where it needs to be, it's where it needs to be. So speaker swap, mirror no worky. Good. Front door speakers are done. Rears are way easy on these things compared to the two-door over there where this whole deck lid has to come off. This just has little covers on it, 8mm bolt, and out. So I already got that side done. Just gonna do this side and then make sure everything works. All speakers are working. I'm gonna call it on this one. Got the brakes done, got the speakers done, the camber arms. So she's driving good. Obviously she still needs an alignment with putting the camber arms on there and whatnot, but drives good, sounds good now with new speakers. So that'll be the end of this one. On the next one, not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll do something. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.